you guys if you're studying tape. So what's the difference between watching matches and studying matches? Well, this is a big topic, but a good quick tip for you guys is you're not watching for entertainment. Studying more so than anything else is an attempt to recognize patterns. Okay, you want to start to observe general trends and hypothesize theories about what's happening on like a mechanical and on a tactical level that you can use to predict future events and improve your overall performance over time. Okay, so it's not just watching matches. You can watch matches all day. That's not really gotta be productive. You're trying to find patterns, okay, and those patterns will allow you to theorize about again why things are happening, so that you can attempt to mimic those patterns for better success in the future. Here's a question for you guys. How do you know if something is high percentage? Okay, so if you see it work at the highest level of competition, let's say the ADCC finals or the Mundials finals, does that mean it's high percentage? Well, no, not really. That doesn't mean something is high percentage. That's what people oftentimes think makes something high percentage. Just because you see it work at the highest level does not mean it's, again, high percentage. What makes something high percentage is the ability to use that technique with a minimal degree of failure, granted that you're doing it correctly, okay? And you can track that by observing how many times a technique or sequence of techniques is attempted at a high level versus how many times it actually succeeds. So you want a fairly equivalent ratio of attempts versus success, again, at a high level. And why should we care about its percentage success rate at the highest level versus the lowest level? Why is that relevant? Well, ultimately what it comes down to is the fact that the assumption is at the highest level there are greater defensive counters which a move is going to have to overcome in order to find success. That's actually, I think, not always true. I think it's going to become more so the case that it's true because of the IBJJF legalizing heel hooks and reaping. I think we're going to see the sport become more unified and therefore more coherent as a result. But historically, because Nogi was such a clusterfuck, you have 17 different rule sets and people don't compete in all of them in an organized fashion. You almost have different metas jumping up everywhere. So you never really saw a single coherent meta, which I think you are going to see now. So it's going to allow for easier data analysis